Either
Irene,
way.
let me interrupt you, please. What is the specific question to CTC or LTM? And LTM, CTC, I would ask you to answer that question, please.
Yeah, so the question was, as I understood, was about the quantities of the stucco. So if you can see, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you can see riser number 3, and these are quantities for the stucco. 24th floor, 23rd floor. So all the numbers are here. So in total, riser 3 was 2,480 square feet. He asked also about the backup. For example, let me go to the backup for riser 3. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, Alan, can you see my screen?
Andre, your screen hasn't switched over to the backup.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let me share again.
Go ahead. Andre, after I want you to take, because there's a room full of people, so that how this whole process works. I want you to take them from, pick anybody's easy. Take them through the folder, how it goes from pictures of the precondition.
Let's do this riser 3. I'm only interested in this
or
one
pick
change.
riser 3.
I just want this one change order. One change order.
Take them through the whole process of how we verify and the amount of documentation on every dollar spent.
Andre, he want you to show him the riser 3, the as-built.
Yes, I'm showing it. Can you see my screen with the as-built?
Alan, are you there to see it? He's trying to show it.
Right here.
Well, now you stopped it, but I saw a drawing that you had posted up.
Yes. For example, this is floor number 2024, unit 2403. All the highlighted areas is the stucco repairs. You see the numbers, the exact measurements of the exact location and exact numbers, how much square feet is that. So for example, it's 36 by 18 inches, this square here. For example, this line here, number 5, is 96 by 5 inches. So if you summarize all of that, you will come up to the number of 33 square feet, 0.66. If you go back to the quantities, you will see that exact same number here.
Okay, I understand. Can I just say something, please? This meeting with legals to explain to everybody, that's how LTM and CTC, to the best of my knowledge, I can believe into what I see, keeping their records for what they did. Also, the legals are here to explain to us that we are allowed to do any audits that we possibly want to do it. We can start them as soon as they finish or right now. Nobody's stepping away from audits. And if we all decide we would love to have an audit on the LTM or on CTC, all documentation is there. And Carolina, correct me if I'm wrong. The first addendum to agreement, section 71.3, it says we specially hire LTM as our professional representative. I don't expect from Alan, of course, to run on every balcony and remeasurement. This is impossible. And if we right now he's going to say, if he's going to claim that we not agree with the quantity, I don't understand. I don't even understand. I cannot imagine how long time it's going to take to remeasure the whole building. I mean, if there is any specifics there, 1 apartment, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that could be measurable and check within 5 days. Everything else, we can do it by audit if that's what we're going to decide by the majority of the whole association vote. And that's what I said 2 months ago in the construction meeting. We are open. If everybody decides we need audit, we will definitely do it. But right now, we're facing the situation that if we're not paying to anybody, they go. And to my understand, Carolina, as I understand everything correctly, we have LTM has rights to sign all pay application as the owner representative, right?
LTM, it serves, there's two different entities. One entity is the owner's rep. The other entity, I understand, is the engineer of record. They review a pay application issued by CTC. The pay application issued by CTC is supposed to provide the quantities and the requisite documents under the contract, any partial releases of lien from any subcontractors, so on and so forth. Once LTM reviews it and they certify the pay application, then that goes to the association, and then the association issues payment. That's how this works.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
and historically, I believe that's how it's worked. LTM and CTC can confirm whether or not I've represented what has historically been done.
yes, LTM, are you here?
Speaking for Coast to Coast, can I be recognized?
Absolutely. Go ahead, Jeff.
Speaking for Coast to Coast, it's a very simple process. What we use is we do what the engineer of record tells us to do. We turn in the paperwork that is requested by the engineer of record, and then we work together with the engineer to iron out any differences, any problems, because everything's not perfect all the time. It's built by humans for humans. Once we come up with a basic agreement on the quantities and the work that was done, it then is reviewed by the engineer of record. Our job at that point is done as we've provided all the information that's asked of us. And then the engineer of record simply confirms or denies, turns it over to the board, and the board pays. And I will say that what Carolina said before, it's in your contract, is that even at the last payment, even after the last payment to Coast, that does not waive your right to complain or audit or do anything. And that's how we write our contract. It's there. So if you want to go back later on, you're perfectly within your rights, and we're not going to argue with you. That's all I have.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jumping back, so on